It's one of Netflix's biggest hits, and Series 5 of The Crown is set to be released in the next few weeks. Series 6, however, is currently being filmed and is set to cover infidelities, intimate conversations, as well as controversial scenes portraying Princess Diana's death and funeral. However, with backlash from members of the public who feel they are exploiting the tragedy of a real-life family, is it time to stop watching The Crown? It's been a huge series, a hugely successful series for Netflix. And I watched the first couple of seasons, quite enjoyed it, actually.
Yeah, me too.
But strangely enough, seeing the little spoilers that have come through for this season 6, which they're filming at the moment, I do feel it's a bit distasteful. I just kind of... I think we all know the story, but there are still living family members who we see on our TV screens every day. We've just lived through a death in their family in recent times. I just think, do we really want to see this Merc driving into a tunnel in Paris and to bring all of those memories up again for the sons particularly, for the sake of drama and entertainment? I just feel it's a bit wrong. And I don't know whether... I'm currently actually watching a series called The Looming Tower. I don't know if any of you have seen it on Prime, and it's about 9/11 and the battles that went on with FBI and CIA and the lead up to it. And again, it's a dramatisation, and I'm watching that, but weirdly, I find The Crown where it's being taken almost like a proper historical document by a lot of people, and it's not. It's not that. It's a dramatisation that's got lost in it. Yeah. So we're taking certain conversations as, well, that definitely happened. We don't know. Those things happen behind closed doors. And so I do. I feel I don't want to watch it.
I'm exactly like you. I used to love watching the first series of and I did look at it as this is informative of what's gone on in the royal family and how the Queen got to there and that was interesting to watch. But I am the same, maybe because I can relate to the tragedy. I feel that is in bad taste to be focusing on Princess Diana and the accident. We all know what happened. We don't need to revisit that. There's plenty of other stories that they could talk about if they want to talk about something within the royal family, if you know what I mean. Not saying anything, but, I think that it is quite distasteful doing that, and Diana's not here and her sons are going through it and everything else,
Well, I disagree with you, really, because I feel that the fashion in drama at the moment is the most popular dramas on television are all based on real-life events. They're based on murders, serial killers and violent crimes. And so we've got the Dharma series about Dharma's dreadful killings. We've had Dennis Nilsson turned into a drama here, which was very popular. And then nobody thinks then, oh, well, what about the families of all the victims? And is this portrayal of a serial killer like the real person, or is it a bit of a fantasy?
But maybe we should be.
There's real life and then there's entertainment. You're using the Crown and the tragedy as some form of entertainment. There's nothing entertainment about the car crash that happened with Princess Diana.
Well, that's not in the series that's about to air. The series
it's in the next one, then.
Yeah, it's Series 5, which is about to go on screen, covers the period of the breakup of Charles and Diana's marriage and the Martin Bashir interview. Now, I think they're perfectly justified in recreating that because it could have altered the course of the monarchy. I think that the heir to the throne and his wife, their marriage breaking down so spectacularly, and her giving that interview, that astonishing interview to the BBC, has caused the ramifications we're still feeling today, and how the public subsequently saw Prince Charles really changed after that. So I think they're justified in turning it into a drama, and it's certainly been on the stage, and certainly there's been lots of plays on the stage about the royal family, so I don't know why everybody's getting so exercised about it being on television. Well, I mean, you don't have to watch it.
No, of course. A Netflix spokesperson has told us The Crown has always been presented as a drama inspired by historical events. Series 5 is a fictional dramatisation imagining what could have happened behind closed doors during a significant decade for the royal family, one that has already been scrutinised and well documented by journalists, biographers and historians. But it still does make a lot of money for them, let's just remind us.
And Harry has taken their money.
Yes, another topic.